Hey folks, Mad Cat here from The Balcony Show. Now, if you haven't heard about Anchor, well then I gotta tell you, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. First, it's free. And who the hell doesn't love free? I know I do. I mean, come on. There's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or your computer. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And talk about doing the legwork. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you, so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. So, download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Cheers and be well, and keep listening to us right here on The Balcony Show. Coming to you from the top of the Poconos, it's The Balcony Show with your host, Ann Thatcher, Bo Summer, and me, the Mad Cat. We have searched the globe for the best in indie music, so you don't have to. So here we go, The Balcony Show.
Welcome, everybody, to The Balcony Show! Yay! It's been a while. It's good to see your faces, guys.
Yeah, it's been way too long.
Good to be back. And on today's show, we have Tess Posner.
Posner, yes.
Yeah, you're going to really like her. She's indie grunge kind of alt rock, really interesting, and won a festival for or semifinalist for, I don't know, but she's really good, and so stay tuned. You're gonna really enjoy her music. But first,
oh boy,
Dun, 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 dun.
I know, right, kid?
hashtag hell no Aldi.
Hashtag hell no
Aldi. Yeah.
Aldi.
So this just happened. An Australian woman said that she was shocked to open a package of broccoli from her local supermarket to discover a live scorpion lurking inside.
Oh, here we go. That's it.
I'm outta here.
It for me.
Right back to
Bye-bye.
not liking broccoli.
Yep.
Chloe Mitchell said her father-in-law bought the broccoli from Aldi.
Oh, my God.
Now, this was in New South Wales, and she made a surprising discovery while preparing it for a meal. So I put the steamer on the stove and then turned around to get the last few pieces and saw something crawling out along the chopping board.
Oh, my God.
Oh my gosh.
Mitchell told newscom.au.
Oh, my God.
Mitchell shared photos of her discovery to the Aldi Mums page on Facebook. What was that? Like, here, hold my beer, Aldi Mom. She said the eight-legged creature became aggressive when she and her husband attempted to capture it.
Duh.
It was very angry, Mitchell said. She said her father-in-law ultimately disposed of the scorpion, fearing for that it could damage the local ecosystem if it escaped from the home.
Yeah.
So, an Aldi, here we go. An Aldi representative told Seven News the discovery was not a common occurrence.
I should hope not.
I hope not.
We know nothing. We strongly encourage customers to bring issues to our attention directly so we can review, the representative said. Yeah, I guess they didn't want that to go.
Oh, I would have just put the scorpion
should've-
right back in the bag, and I would have brought it in.
That's what I was going to say. Bring the
How about
scorpion
that? Yeah.
to them.
Can you imagine, though? I mean, seriously.
If you want to do, like, true harm to me, I don't know why you'd want to, but if you did, I'm going to give you a hint. Throw me in a lake, put a scorpion on me, or throw a snake at me, and I will die. I will freak the beep out.
Well, that's understandable.
I mean,
Those are like
Are you
my
afraid-
three.
I have to question the motive of what would you have done to make somebody want to throw a snake at you or a scorpion.
Oh, I don't know. I'm just saying.
I'm so mad at you. I'm going to throw
I don't
a
think
snake
any,
at you.
I don't think anything.
She's
But
sitting here saying, don't do it, but
Like those.
Hey, let's
like,
go swimming. Well,
Like,
let
I
me get the
can't-
snake or the scorpion, which is not really. I mean, that's not.
Like,
You
I
have
can't
to
even
literally
look
go
at
to
a
the
scorpion
store.
in a pet store. Like I cannot even look at them
I think
in
they're
their tanks.
amazing. Amazing.
They are.
I don't want them touching me. Now I do know that. I was wondering if those people found out because there's it's the young ones are the most venomous. The older ones aren't as potent. I guess it's just something that happens as
Well,
they get older. I
I was gonna say, well, that's not the only thing that's not potent when it gets older.
Age beats us all up, evidently. But even in the
Even
insect
scorpions.
world.
Even the scorpion.
But there are kinds out there that are
Well, this looked
completely
like
non-venomous. And
This looked like a young one. I gotta say,
Oh, my
there is a
God.
picture. You want to see the picture?
No,
Bo?
I don't
Oh,
think
don't
so.
do
I
it
don't
to
think
Bo.
so.
No.
Oh my god, I don't think I can
Come
look.
on, here you go, Mad Cat. You can see it.
yeah.
So that is really, and that is the venomous. That is the most venomous kind too, because the black ones aren't.
Yeah, black ones are like non-venomous. I
Right.
think. Yeah.
Some of them, but this one looks like it could pack a wallop. So
Yeah.
yeah. So Aldi, oh hell no, Aldi.
Oh hell no, that's right.
I just think that their biological construct is just absolutely amazing. You know what I mean? Like it's just I don't know when you break things down to
Very
that
interesting.
end of evolution. It's crazy just how some things are designed, especially bugs. And I think that's why they freak me out.
But imagine if that happened to you, Bo, and you were
You're
alone
so
in the house.
deep, bad cat.
You know what I mean?
Thank you.
Just that's
Bo.
that's the last time I eat healthy. If that's what they're
Oh,
doing
my
to broccoli
God.
these
Right.
days.
Oh hell no, that's broccoli from Aldi's is not going in my smoothie.
But what if that happened to you when you were alone in the house or something?
I'd
your
probably bolt
first
outside.
instinct is to
Grab the
leave,
keys, get
right?
the dog, and I'd be
Who knows
out of
where
the
the
house.
scorpion would end up? You know.
Oh no, we'd have to burn the house
I was just
down.
gonna say, Bo, why's the house burning down? There was a scorpion in the broccoli.
Yeah, and I'm not. I could probably never sleep at peace.
Seriously,
and-
think
no.
about that though. There was
Right.
a scorpion in the broccoli.
Can somebody
It really
write a song
is.
about that, please?
Tess. Where are you, Tess?
Yeah, Tess. Hey,
How about that?
How about that,
That's
Tess?
a good song idea.
There you go.
Oh my goodness.
All right, well, we're going to get things started tonight with our first song, and it's going to be from Taylor Tote, a young woman out of Jersey, isn't she? Out of
Yeah,
Jersey?
around the Asbury Park area. She plays out a lot. So
Super talented young lady, and Never Have I Ever is the song. So take a listen, and we'll be right back with the rest of the show.
Hey, nice to see you, but I don't need a drink. We're not trying this again if that's what you think. Even though I'm not with someone new, doesn't really mean I still want you. Did you forget that's why I left? Now bad dates turn to long nights with my roommates. We're up late laughing about all of our mistakes. Yeah, if you don't wanna know why I feel this way, maybe you shouldn't have started Never have I felt so good, now I don't have to worry about you. Never have I let myself go away that I know I want to. Never have I felt better, now I don't have to worry about you. Never have I ever felt this way when we were together. I know it's hard to handle the truth, 'cause never have I ever loved you. Never have I ever felt this way when we were together. I know it's hard to swallow the truth, 'cause I'd rather be alone than with you. Never have I ever felt better. You gotta find something better to do, 'cause never have I ever loved you.
Welcome back to the Balcony Show. And right now, we have the song Ocean by Tess Posner, who will be on the phone with us when you come back. So give it a listen. Here we go.
Try to live on the surface of my skin, touching without letting it in. Pretend my heart was paper thin, was paper thin. Said I was like moonlight for a little while, made me feel alive. I was pulled under by the changing tide, by the changing tide. My heart is like an ocean, waves of my emotions, waves of my emotions. My heart is like an ocean, ocean, ocean. Now I'm on my own, can't settle down, waves rolling in. What if I drown? Somehow I need to find my ground, need to find my ground. My heart is like an ocean, waves of my emotions, waves of my emotions. My heart is like an ocean, ocean, ocean. When they break, break, won't they break? Will they break, break, break me? My heart is like an ocean, waves of my emotions, waves of my emotions. My heart is like an ocean, ocean, ocean. When they break, break, won't they break? Will they break, break, break me? Ocean, ocean, ocean.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Balcony Show. And we are very excited because we have the very talented kind of grunge indie alt rocker. I guess that's kind of what she goes genre by. We'll talk more about that. Tess Posner. Welcome to the show, Tess.
Hey, so great to be here. Thanks for having me.
So music, how did you get started with music and why music?
That's a great question. Well, I actually started playing piano and singing as a child, and I was obsessed. I loved every second of it. But then I put it away, when I was like a teenager, and I think one of my mentors kind of told me the music business is too hard. You shouldn't go into this. So I actually ended up picking it up years later, and it's just been such a dream come true. So about 4 or 5 years ago, I started writing songs and just fell in love with the process and really rediscovered a part of myself in the process as well.
I gotta say, it's your music is a interesting kind of mix. You have like haunting like melodies, and you know what I mean. You draw people in, and then it seems dark, but then some of the lyrics turn the corner with the songs. So how does that happen for you? I mean, how do you make that, and how do you drive a song?
Yeah, thank you for saying that. That's exactly what I'm trying to do, because I think for me, music is about reminding people of something in themselves that maybe they lost. And really, because that's what it did for me, and providing the sense of hope, even though things look really bleak. And so I write music really because I want to explore those places that are dark, but really in order to find healing or to find light. And so musically, I like to use contrast where, like, as you said, it might be like a darker instrumentation or a darker tone, and then the lyrics take you on a journey to something more hopeful. And I explore themes from my own life, but also in the world, that I think, especially in today's moment, like after the pandemic, as we're hopefully leaving the pandemic, we all need that reminder of, like, okay.
From your lips to God's ears. I think that's what they say.
Right, exactly.
Or spirit's ears, or whatever whatever your faith is. But
right, yep.
So true. So you, the second song or the main song that we're going to play here tonight, which I really love, is this is a second time that you're doing this song. This is an acoustic version of the song New Angels. And this song, interesting fact, semi-finalist in an international songwriting competition. So congratulations for being a semi-finalist with the song. And I totally understand why. I really dig what you did on this song. So tell us about New Angels.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I wrote it walking home after work one day when I'm in California. So I thought it was snowing, like these huge pieces of snow were coming down, but it was actually ash. And
wow.
It really, yeah, you've probably heard about all the wildfires that are happening. And it was a very apocalyptic moment. And it just led me to write this song about 3 places in the Bay Area near San Francisco that are really highlighting kind of some of those challenges, not just with climate change, but also just all the challenges that we're facing in today's world. And the New Angels part is really, it's actually from a painting is where I got that name that is about, this angel of history who's contemplating the future and is it going to be worse than the past, or is it going to be better? So I really wrote this song with that in mind, to think about how we can be hopeful about what's coming ahead, even though the past may look dark. So that's where it came from. And I have this guy, Andrew Jocelyn, plays the violin and viola, and he's just incredible. And that's one of the reasons I wanted to redo it, to have some live strings.
Yeah, I was almost picking up like a kind of Tori Amos kind of vibe. It was that whole energy that it kind of gave off. I thought that was really good about it.
Oh, thank you. That's a compliment.
So we're going to take a break and let our listeners hear this beautiful song, New Angels by Tess Posner. Take a listen, and we'll be right back with the rest of the interview.
Broken lights and concrete squares, hurried bodies everywhere, ash snowed from a lone man's fire, trying to thaw the world's ire, but hearts are bound in barbed wire, hearts are bound in barbed wire. Just up 580 highway, find cemeteries, chart cafes, around homes warming every day.
back on the balcony show with Tess Posner. So, Tess, I mean, I got to tell you, I mean, we got the song coming up here, Party at the End of the World, which I kind of like. I was saying earlier when we were talking, you know, so much of your music kind of reminds me of, like, soundtrack music. You know, like if I'm watching something on the CW, you know, with the whole, you know, the young adult kind of crowd. And it just seemed like
thank you.
that kind of vibe that it gave me, you know, took me back to when my girlfriend used to make me watch Dawson's Creek all the time. And that's not a bad thing because I mean I really dig those soundtracks. So I like how that stuff just in the social way of being able to just plug into that kind of vibe. I think that's awesome.
Plus, the songs are so different too. You know, like it really is proof that you are orchestrating something. You know what I mean? Like you're not just. Some bands, you know, like you put on one song and then you put on another and you put on another and you're kind of getting the same flavor. But this is, I can tell that they're thoughtful.
A distinct difference between each one. Right. So what is the Party at the End of the World, Tess?
Yeah, so this was one that I wrote in 2020 and it was while we were all in lockdown from the pandemic. And it just got me thinking about how dancing is extremely therapeutic when things are really dark and it kind of help put you in a brighter space. So I actually just had like a dance party, me and my partner just alone on the deck. And it was really fun. I ended up writing that song. I was like, oh, it's like a party at the end of the world. And so that's where I came up with it. And it's definitely a dance song, more upbeat. And hopefully will inspire some people to dance.
Yeah, and I definitely got that vibe with it. And, you know, the lockdown, I thought one of the coolest things that come out of the lockdown was that for the first time in a long time, the family unit was kind of forced back together. And then you kind of ask yourself, well, these families that have been just working and everybody's kind of doing their own thing, what the hell are they going to do now, you know? And it's like, but then when you watch all over like social media and stuff like that, the TikTok videos of them just making stuff up and the whole little dance-offs or, you know, running these little games, I thought it was one of the absolute coolest things to come out of a very insane moment.
Right. I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. So what can we look forward to in 2022 for Tess Posner? Where should we follow you? And
awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, you can check out my Instagram, Tess Posner Music. I usually am pretty active on there, and I have a lot of new stuff that's coming out this year. And I also am doing this fun thing, if anyone wants to participate, where I'm taking theme ideas from the audience and writing a song about them. So I love to get ideas from my audience because it's really creates this like collaborative experience. So I've done some in the last couple weeks. I do one every week. So would love to have anyone listening that's interested in something like that check it out. And I'd love to get your song themes.
Can you tell us where we go to actually participate? Is that on your website?
It can be on my website, tessposnermusic.com. Or probably the fastest way is to go on Instagram or Facebook, Tess Posner Music, and
takes
find
you
me
right
on there.
there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's really cool, actually.
It's a lot of fun for me. I'm really enjoying it.
Well, listen, Tess, I want to thank you so very much for sharing a little bit of insight into your music. And before I go, I'm going to ask you one final question, and that is, tell me something about Tess Posner that not everybody would know.
Well, I had a whole other career in nonprofits before I worked on music full time, and very, very passionate about lots of different social causes, and that's really where I started, and definitely informs a lot of my music and the impact that I'm trying to make with music. So I don't think a lot of people know that.
Well, there you go. Again, everybody go to Facebook, give Tess a follow and a like, go to Instagram. You know the drill, folks. You're going to want to follow her. You're going to want to see and listen to the upcoming music. Definitely check out her Spotify because there's some really cool things there too. So with that, I'm going to bid you adieu, and we're going to end with your song,
Party at the End of the World.
There you go.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. And have a great night.
You too.
Cheers.
You took my hand and said, all our dreams were made of sand. Electric skin reminds me everything that could have been. Baby, it's the end of the road. All we can do is let go and dance, dance, and dance, 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 dance. Let's pretend it's not the end of the world, end of the world. Dance, dance. Let's pretend it's not the end of the world, end of the world. The sky looks red, but I see birds flying overhead, filling the sky with air. Gentle lullaby, maybe it's the end of the road. All we can do is let go, let go. Dance, dance, and dance, dance. Dance, dance. It's a party at the end of the world, end of the world. Dance, dance. It's a party at the end of the world, end of the world. I can feel it, like a phoenix we can rise up. Dance, dance, and dance, dance. Dance, dance. It's a party at the end of the world, end of the world. Dance, dance. In the ashes of a burning world, it's the end of the world.
MADTRAX.
And on today's Mad Cats Mad Tracks, we have the song Ragdoll by Tabitha Meeks. So I'm not going to tell you what to do. Sit down. Maybe you want to do jumping jacks, maybe a couple of push-ups. But nonetheless, we have the song Ragdoll. So give it a listen. Here we go.
I wanna be something you can't bear to part with, even when shiny new toys appear. And I know I'm a little bit worn down and broken, but will you still love me through all of my years? Hold me, make me feel small, love me like a little rag doll. Hold me close to your heart when I'm falling apart like a little rag doll. I'm your little rag You feel all my heartache and patch my heartbreaks. Only you, dear, know just what I've been through. So hold me, make me feel small. Love me like a little rag doll. Hold me close to your heart when I'm falling apart like a little rag doll. I'm your little rag doll. I couldn't even do this rag doll needs tending. My stitched up smile can feel out of place, but my wears and my tears, they could be never ending. Will you still love me when everything fades? Hold me, make me feel small. Love me like a little rag doll. Hold me close to your heart when I'm falling apart like a little rag doll. I'm your little rag doll.
And now it's time for Indie Radar with Bo Summer.
Welcome back to Indie Radar. This week we are excited to talk about Taco Bell and their program called Feed the Beat. It's a program to assist indie artists, and it helps those artists bring fans to you, as well as helping fans discover new bands and new music. And you can get more information at feedthebeat.com. They are taking submissions from indie artists from around the country, so be sure to check that out. That's a really neat opportunity for any indie artists out there.
It's time for the spotlight portion of our show where we showcase debut singles and returning guests. And your host is Donna Gallucci. So, here we go.
Hey everyone,
Donna Gallucci!
here we are,
Donna
back
freaking
again.
Gallucci.
How's everyone doing?
We're
It's
surviving.
nice to be back with everyone.
Oh, it is.
Yes, it is.
I've
It's
missed
really
you guys.
good.
Tonight we have a brand
the
new
train
song.
wreck.
Yeah.
I missed my weekly train wreck.
Yeah.
True.
It's a good train wreck.
The Bleep Show.
Yeah.
Tonight we have a pretty cool new song from Kerry Goodhind,
Yeah,
our
this
friend from
girl-
the UK.
This girl, first of all, Kerry was classically trained.
Yes.
So she brings a lot. She brings a lot to the table. She's smart, and her songs are they're just really well done.
Yes.
She has a powerhouse of a voice.
Right.
And her songs are very emotionally driven.
Absolutely. And she's been going through a few things, and I think you'll be able to tell by the song that
Yes.
she's singing. But
Yes, this song is called Just a Memory, and a great video too with the song. I
Right.
really like the video. Very expressive, very emotional. There's no way you can watch it and hear this song and the lyrics and the way it was done without feeling.
yeah,
It's a
absolutely.
gut-wrenching
Now,
song,
she's
but
one
also
of
a song that, moving forward from a bad experience.
Yeah, I think
So.
I'm looking forward to see where she is in like another year or so
Mm-hmm.
when because she's been personally I know she's been going through some things, and sometimes their music kind of like aligns with
Right.
it's their way of expressing some of the things that they're
Yes.
going through.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward when she gets to the point that things like start changing and stuff like that.
Exactly.
She's definitely another one. I've seen her grow leaps and bounds
Yes.
in just the time that I've seen her. But this is really, really a great song.
And sometimes the music you write really helps you get through whatever you're going through in your personal life.
Right.
So I wish her all
There
the
it
best.
is.
This is a great song, great video. You all should check it out. It's called Just a Memory by Kerry Goodhind.
Just when I thought it was all done, you took a stake and drove it through my heart. But she doesn't know the reasons we broke, the games that you played with me from the very start. And now I see through the lies you promised to forever and a day. 'Cause every hand that you had on me, it's like a light now I can see. And your pain is a prophecy of what you will be. She can love you till the morning sun, but when you rise for me. And when you realize that I'm gone, I'm just a memory. Well, I cannot pretend that this has no weight. But when you look down on her, it's me you crave. She might be just what you want, but I am the only one that you can't let go of. And now I see through the lies you promised to forever every day. 'Cause every hand that you had on me, it's like a light now I can see. That your pain is a tragedy of what you're gonna be. She can love you till the morning sun. When you rise for me. And when you realize that I'm gone, I'm just a memory. I'm just a memory. I'm just a memory. But now I see through the lies you promised to forever and a day. 'Cause every hand that you had on me, it's like a light now I can see. And your pain is a legacy of what you're gonna be. She can love you till the morning sun. When you rise for me. And when you realize that I'm done, I'm just a memory. 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 I'm just a memory.
Welcome back to the Balcony Show. I was just touching a buffalo. I'm just kidding.
Nice.
I'm sorry. Anyway, coming up next.
You know that makes absolutely no
I
sense
know.
to anybody.
Whatever.
You better leave that buffalo alone.
I will. I will. Not tonight.
You have to watch.
My head hurts. Not tonight.
Was it a muddy buffalo?
No.
You'll have to listen to our show next week to know what that's all about.
Yeah, absolutely. You'll find out later. All right, everyone, settle down. And while you're settling down, check out a local artist to the Balcony Show and a good friend of ours as well, Chelsea Lyn Meyer. The track is called Miss Me Too.
Hold on to something, a memory of what
this phenomenon. It's been 3 years since you held me, made me swear I'd never leave. 3 more of you saying nothing, boy. I will not hide, no. I want to know what's on my mind, and I'm missing you when you're in the same room. And what can I do? I want you to want me to go like jaded, angry, frustrated. You're so complicated, and I fucking hate it, but I'm missing you. I just wish that you miss me too. Where do we go now? Reach out my hand, but you're not found. Where do we go now? More lonely with you than without. Where do we go now? I reach out my hand, but you're not found. Where do we go now? More lonely with you than without. I'm missing you when you're in the same room. And what can I do? I want you to want me to go like jaded, angry, frustrated. You're so complicated, and I fucking hate it, but I'm missing you. I just wish that you missed me too. Angry, frustrated. You're so complicated. Wish that you missed me too. I just wish that you missed me too.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Balcony Show. Thanks for listening. Thanks for sticking with us. Thank you to Tess for spending some time on the show.
Yes.
Wow.
Going back, when we were talking to Tess, and she said about, taking ideas to write a song about, going back to the conversation at the top of the show, the whole scorpion and the broccoli thing. Tess, there you go. A song about a scorpion and a broccoli. Right?
Broccoli bag.
Yep, an Australian scorpion in a broccoli bag.
Yeah,
There you go.
that's
Just so
important.
you know, let's be specific.
Yes.
So, okay. The last song tonight is kind of, I don't mean to be Debbie Downer, but I am going to dedicate this last song to some of the people that we've recently lost. Betty White, Bob Saget,
Sidney Poitier.
Oh, meatloaf. Jeez.
and Peter Robbins today, the voice of Charlie Brown. as a
That's
child.
right.
Oh, I
That's
didn't hear
right.
about
Yes.
that. Oh,
And on a personal
sad.
note,
jeez.
this goes out to Ernest Catano. This was a friend of my daughter's father.
Oh,
He
so
lost.
sorry.
They were lost to COVID. So, and whatever else. But I want to say that Shimmer Johnson, Never Be the Same. This song, I think, sums up all of it
For a lot of us.
for a lot of us.
Yep.
And her voice, this song just really, it's a standalone song. So in dedication to all the people that we've lost recently, and to all the people who have lost someone, who are fighting COVID, or wherever you are in your life, this one's for you. So with that, oh yeah, and one more, Benedito, Di Benedito. Yeah, the man that wrote this song, he was lost to COVID too. So this also goes out to him. With that, I'm going to bid you all good night. Stay safe, stay warm. We'll be back in next week. So until then, good night, everybody from the Balcony Show. We'll catch you next week.
Peace.
Hold me, don't say a thing. this whole world disappear. When everything you've loved is lost. When everything you see is gone. Please don't say it's okay that I'll make it through when all I feel is pain. Life will never be the same. Never be the same. Long nights, a restless day. No words left to say. Just say it's over, I'm right here. Just make this whole world disappear. Let's pretend that this is just a bad dream. Let's make this nightmare disappear. When everything you've loved is lost. When everything you've seen is gone. Please don't say it's okay that we'll make it through when all I feel is pain. Life will never be the same. Never be the same. When everything you've loved is lost. When everything you see is gone. Please don't say it's okay that I'll make it through when all I feel is pain. Life will never be the same. Never be the same.
And that's what's up.